The Hanged Man, 12, is the 12th trump or Major Arcana card in most traditional tarot decks. It is used in game playing as well as in divination. It depicts a pittura infamante, pronounced pittura iňfamämante, an image of a man being hung upside down by one ankle. This method of hanging was a common punishment at the time for traitors in Italy. However, the solemn expression on his face traditionally suggests that he is there by his own accord, and the card is meant to represent self-sacrifice more so than it does corporal punishment or criminality. In other interpretations, the Hanged Man is a depiction of the Norse god Odin, who suspended himself from a tree in order to gain knowledge. There is also a Christian interpretation that portrays Judas, and include the bags of silver in his hands. Description: A 1393 decree for Milan and Lombardy of the punishment for traitors. Let him be dragged on a wooden plank at a horse's tail to the place of execution, and there be suspended by 1 foot to the gallows, and be left there until he is dead. As long as he lives, let him be given food and drink. The cross of Saint Peter is shown in this French stained glass window. Saint Peter is conventionally shown as having been crucified upside down. Modern versions of the tarot deck depict a man hanging upside down by 1 foot. The figure is most often suspended from a wooden beam, as in a cross or gallows, or a tree. Ambiguity results from the fact that the card itself may be viewed inverted. In his book The Pictorial Key to the Tarot, A.E. Waite, the designer of the Rider-Waite tarot deck, wrote of the symbol. The gallows from which he is suspended forms a Tau cross, while the figure from the position of the legs forms a philpot cross. There is a nimbus about the head of the seeming martyr. It should be noted, 1. That the tree of sacrifice is living wood, with leaves thereon. 2. That the face expresses deep entrancement, not suffering. 3. That the figure, as a whole, suggests life in suspension, but life, and not death. It has been called falsely a card of martyrdom, a card of prudence, a card of the great work, a card of duty. I will say very simply on my own part that it expresses the relation, in one of its aspects, between the divine and the universe. There is a halo burning brightly around the hanged man's head, signifying a higher learning or an enlightenment.